Provide best nutrition to avoid your kid from falling sick. To become a better person, children need to be emotionally, mentally, and physically healthy. No parent would want her child to get sick, so making sure that he is healthy, especially physically, is really important. Offer your child the best nutrition to prevent sickness from taking place. You have to know how with the following ideas. A healthy body is away from illness. Nutrition for children is based on similar principles to adults' nutrition. Everyone requires similar kinds of nutrients, including minerals, protein, fat, carbohydrates, and vitamins. However, children have specific needs that should be sustained appropriately. Feeding young children a balanced diet could be very hard, specifically when he belongs to the group of fussy eaters. With this problem, you might feel worried that he might not get sufficient nutrients to grow and stay healthy. A balanced diet contains an extensive range of foods, consumed in varied combinations daily. By eating a lot of different food items, a balanced diet may help to provide your child with all the vitamins and nutrients his body requires. It simply means that you need not worry about him lacking something that is important in his diet. On the other hand, giving your child a balanced diet daily could be a bit of a challenge. Hence, try not to overthink when you do not always attain it, because provided that your child consumes well at most times, he would be gaining lots of nutrients he needs. Types of food you should feed your child for a balanced diet. The main idea to keep in mind is that you do not need to stick with a particular food item to help your child get some nutrients his body needs. For instance, meat would provide your child with protein, yet he may also acquire protein from chickpeas or nuts. Furthermore, you may provide your child with primary nutrients in various forms. So, when he refuses a glass of milk and one boiled egg, you may instead try providing him with a pancake. Giving your child a range of foods and remaining to be creative with the meals served would help in making the consumption a lot more exciting. Also, it encourages him to try different flavors. To aid your child in eating well, provide him with a range of foods from the following food groups. Starchy foods, carbohydrates. Provide him with starchy foods in every meal and some snacks. These foods: cereals, rice, couscous, pasta, sweet potatoes and potatoes, plantains, yams. Foods made of flour, including bread and crackers, also belong to starchy foods. Your child might not appreciate starchy foods from whole grain, so try providing a combination of non-whole grain and whole grain foods. Doing this would also avoid him from feeling excessively full with high-fiber foods to acquire a fine variety of nutrients. Keep in mind that your child has a tiny stomach and it will be easy for him to feel full. Vegetables and fruit. Getting your child to consume a range of fruit, particularly vegetables, could be challenging. Keep giving them to your child so that he knows that they are a typical part of the meal. You may also experiment with uncommon fruit, like star fruit, in order to keep the interest of the child. Or, provide a plate of various colored fruit to lure him, including kiwi fruit, strawberries, banana, and blueberries. Try to always provide your toddler with fruit as part of his sweet meal. High protein and high iron foods. Your child has to consume foods that are rich in protein and iron at least 2 times daily. Those food items that contain a lot of protein and iron are fish, meat, nuts, eggs, pulses, such as beans, lentils, and chickpeas. Ensure that any products containing meat you purchase are high quality, and are made from lean meat with a low quantity of additional salt. When need to feed your child with nuts, you can grind them up and blend them into the meal. This should help in preventing him from choking. You may try to keep those foods interesting by experimenting with meat marinades and producing your own hummus or lentil dal. Dairy foods. You can give your child some dairy foods 3 times per day. Dairy products contain high calcium content that is essential for strong teeth and bone. These dairy foods can include milk, yogurt, cheese. When feeding your child yogurt, choose the plain one or the type which does not contain excessive sugar. In order to sweeten plain yogurt, you may mix it with some pureed fruit. For young children, milk is still a great source of calcium. Choose to provide your child with about 350 milliliters of milk per day. It is good not to provide him more than the amount because it would alleviate his appetite for other foods. Your child's health is important more than any other thing, so make sure to give him the highest wellness level he deserves by making a checklist of the food items mentioned above. By considering this, you will be able to aid your child in preventing sickness.